real working relationship. And this is not something that I can take for granted. I really must thank you for that. And it's helping us to make our schools better. So with this,
like communicated with the TA, and you are wondering.
Let's do this. Let's make it 2 days then. Yeah. We announce that it will be on this day and that day. Then you as a teacher, you will leave it that to you. You will tell us inside the office with Mrs. Litaba, maybe 2-3 teachers, because we also want to keep our social distance.
You want to take them today?
You want to take them today? Yes. When I came here, there were so many cars. You know, teachers are rich. Go with the books today.
So, Madam Kashiro, then you.
Thank you, Chairman. Part of the country, Kiambu in particular.
Good.
As we collect the books there,
we had a meeting with the head teachers of all our primary schools because we had a meeting some times back trying to think of how we can assist our pupils in primary schools, more so the class 8 pupils who we expect that they're going to sit for their KCPE later on this year. And yet we know that they have been missing classes due to the COVID situation that the world is going through. So we felt that since we may not be able to have access to online learning, like maybe it is being done in some private schools and some privileged pupils, we have come up with revision books, which is made up of past KCPE past papers with questions and answers and some assistance that the students can get from the books. So today we are handing over those books to the teachers so that they can in turn go and hand them over to the class 8 pupils so that as they wait for the schools to reopen, they can be doing revision from their homes. And I really would like to appreciate the teachers because they are the ones who came up with this idea and came for assistance from the CDF office. And I'm glad that the NG-CDF Kiambu have been able to print the books and hand them over to the teachers who will in turn hand them over. Enough for every class 8 pupil in the constituency. I think it is important to mention here that once these pupils are through with these books will become the property of the school, so that the pupils, subsequent pupils, those who are in class 7, those who are in class 6, will in future benefit from the same books to do the revision. COVID, we have not taken any measure in any of our schools for simple reason that we do not know when the schools are going to reopen. We don't want to go and start doing watering points, then they start getting stolen, they start getting vandalized as we wait for the schools to reopen. This is an issue that we are going to handle when we know when are the schools going to reopen. The other challenge that we might really face in our constituency is overcrowding in our schools. We have schools that have as many as 70 pupils per class because I come from a constituency that has a very high population, and the school population is also very, very high. One of my schools have over 2,000 pupils. That is Kiambu Township Primary School. The school cannot hold one parade. They have to do like 2 parades for the lower primary school and for the upper primary school. So when it comes now to social distancing in such a school, it's going to be a great challenge, because if we were to do like 30 pupils per class, then it means it will be like building another school bigger with more classes than the school that we already have, and it's going to be a big challenge. So we are going to approach those solutions when we know when the schools are going to open. The guidelines of the Ministry of Education if we have to follow the guidelines that will enable our schools to be COVID-19 compliant, then we shall definitely ask for assistance from the Ministry of Education, because as NG CDF Kiambu, we may not afford to do all that is required to make our schools to be compliant. We will definitely ask the ministry to assist.
These are revision books which covers about 15 years, and they will assist the children in preparation for KCP whenever it will be done. And we know our children will not be idle. They can be able to do something at home and work from home, though without the guidance of the teacher. COVID-19 has really affected the schools, in the management of schools. As far as the teachers are concerned, they are being paid by the Teacher Service Commission. But now in the schools, we also have a support staff. We have the watchman, we have teachers that are employed by the schools, we have the secretaries and other support staff. These people have never been paid since March, because the last batch of free primary education was received in the month of January. So we would urge the CS or the government to assist us at least with a small allocation that can be able to cover the wages of the support staff that have stayed without money since March.
Mrs. Moshiri, smile.
Dance up. You did the vacation. Dance up.
So, Kasani.
7 box plus 1.
7 plus 1.
I think they should drink.
Yeah, we give up 2 times.